It is claimed that Albert Einstein once said, "Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live his whole life believing that it is stupid." Good morning, I'm Mattia Sala, year 4th student at the Liceo Scientifico Leonardo da Vinci in Gallarate, and today I'm going to talk about the alphabet of the future in student community. The first thing I wondered was, what is future, and who is future, and who can change it from A to Z? We are the future, and only today's youth can bring about radical changes. This is the current school system that not only asks the fish to climb trees, but also to go down and run for 10 kilometers. Are we proud of and satisfied with this educational system? How many children have been treated like that fish, forced to swim upstream in classes without finding their talents, thinking they are stupid and believing that they are useless? Today's school is a system that does not work anymore, because it is killing students' creativity and originality. To better understand this concept, here are some examples. Here we have a mobile phone. Do you recognize this? And this is a phone of 150 years ago. There's so much difference, right? This is a house of today, and this is a 150 years house. Very much different. But now look at this. Here we have a class of today, and here we have a 150 years ago class. Now a question arises, does school prepare students for the future or for the past? History demonstrated this as well. This school has been designed to teach people to work in factories, which is why students are aligned just in a factory. School requires you to remain seated and raise your hands if you want to intervene. School tells you what to think for hours and hours, directing your thought at school and at home. The task of education is not to create similar robots. The world is making substantial step forward. The labor market requires new skills. There is no longer a need for people who only know how to work as slaves in factories, but we need people who think creatively in a innovative, critical and independent way. No scientists and no parents would say that two brains or two children are equal. So why all students are treated in the same way? Why are we turned into cookie cutter robots? To make you better understand, we can make a parallel with the health system. If a doctor prescribed the same medicine to all his patients, it would be a disaster. Many sick people will get worse. This is what is happening today in our school, where a teacher stands in front of a class, teaching the same things to children that with different needs, different dreams and different talents. This is crazy. Not to mention the word of teacher. They do one of the most important jobs in the world, but they are underpaid. Teachers should earn as much as doctor, because if a doctor can perform heart surgery and save a child's life, a great teacher can reach the heart of that child and make him live fully and contently. For this reason, teachers should be professionally informed, accurately selected and regularly trained with refresher courses. Finally, teachers should be regularly evaluated by the principal, by a group of experts and by their own students as well. Really innovative changes have been done in Finland, which can be considered a leading country in this sense. Students are followed by curricular teachers and assistants who help them to face their difficulties. Education is free, book included. There are no tests, and at the end of the year, their course of study, the gap between strong and weak student is reduced. Moreover, at the end of the 9 course, students can choose whether to attend 3 years preparatory course for university or a vocational curriculum. In Italy, students choose their secondary school at 14, when usually they still don't have clear ideas and their families cannot help them effectively with their choice. They can make the wrong one. Census confirm this. In Italy, 26% of students do not complete their course of studies, mainly because they are not satisfied with their choice. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a change. We trust school system a little, but we must rely on people more and more. If you can customize and personalize medical care, cars, Facebook pages, it's high time we did the same with education, to improve it, to change it. Education should boost students' personality and skills, rather than standardize their souls. We have to give every talent the same opportunity. The school system must be changed in order to prepare students for their future, but without forgetting what has been achieved since Riforma Gentile of 1923, because the past must not be forgotten, but used as a launching pad for the future. There is no ready-made solution, but we must start and work together, because along students represent only a part of the population, they coincide with 100% of our future. In conclusion, let us pursue our dreams and we will achieve what we cannot even imagine. This is the future I want. and I believe you do want as well. This is a future where a fish is not forced to climb a tree anymore. Thank you.